And now let's meet the visiting team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At shooting guard, DeJounte Murray. At power forward, Devontae Mutombo. At the other forward position, Kevin Durant. At center, DeAndre Jordan. At the other guard position, Anthony Edwards. The head coach of this team is Rick Carlisle.
Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 35, Rista Silva. At the other forward, 6'7", number 7, Cam Whitmore. At point, at 6'3", number 36, Marcus Smart. At the other guard, at 6'3", number 15, Reed Shepherd. At center, at 6'10", number 13, James Johnson Jr.
Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight as we get set to bring you NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Alongside Richard Jefferson. Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now a chance to check out which rookies are the best of the best. Still in February, so there is a lot of season left to go. But this group, folks, has separated themselves in the race for Rookie of the Year. Time and time again, he has shown himself to be an impact rookie this season. And as year one winds down for him, guys, he's number 3 on the list.
And he's put himself in prime position to make a run at that Rookie of the Year award as we approach the end of the season.
Yeah, he's in the conversation at least. Some other rookies have lost their momentum as this season has gone on, but this guy right here, he's still near the top of the pack.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got Durant. Edwards is out there with Murray. And it's Mutombo, and it's Jordan in at the 5. And for Houston, we've got Shepard, also Smart out there. Jackson is out there with Whitmore. And it's De Silva in at the 4 slot. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Outside, Edwards. Edwards controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Edwards, a force. Man, that was nasty.
Here's Houston now. Here's Shepard. Smart trying to break free.
Oh, there is nothing more fun than putting a big guy on a poster. That is the definition of an aggressive play.
Stolen by Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use Jackson low down low. Good luck stopping him.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact. He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., well, look, he's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Murray with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Out to Edwards. They get it back, and he dumps it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every off. Offensive board.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Shepard. After the basket by Minnesota. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Jackson's got 7 points.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
And so Murray nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The Rockets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Shepard. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Smart misses. Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Edwards with the stop.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam?
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Smart with the drive. And slam dunk by Smart.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Jackson. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. And finished off by Shepard.
Just a typical selfless play from Smart. He's all about team success.
Murray looking around. And the rejection by Jackson. Whitmore with it. Durant's there. And it's Whitmore missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Murray. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Edwards. He's scoring at a rate that puts him at another level. As impossible as it seems, he's truly averaging about 36 points a game. Jordan.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. I asked him about his team's plan and trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots. Hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Murray. Puts it in off the nasty crossover.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Outside, Smart. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards with it. Picked up by Shepard. Puts the move on. And it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the dunk by Jackson.
The more time Jackson spins at the rim, the better. His length is a deciding factor in this game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
They are here, the one and only What City, Texas.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Jackson. A moment here now to see the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left it. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Timberwolves making a change here. Bulls checked in. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at the Timberwolves. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, Houston, they're 7th best in the conference.
And I think for the Rockets, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And Edwards slams it in.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Rockets. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Shepard. Clock is at 3. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
That was just a great block. That was amazing. Amazing block. By Edwards, too. These blocks are... He's got to shoot it. Edwards a rebound. Wow.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Murray.
2 minutes remaining.
A baseline J.
2 minutes.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Now taking a look at some stats for Kevin Durant. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. putting up about
Yeah,
18
it's time.
points
I'm gonna
per
drink it.
5
I don't want
rebounds and 4
to.
assists.
I really,
And the phrase
really
stats
don't
don't
want to
lie
drink it, but I'm going
absolutely
to.
applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepherd followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool was that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft.
We're talking about DeJounte Murray.
Rocket.
Or not Devontae Murray, Devontae Mutombo. Automatic, as soon as he misses, man, he's right there, bam. They got Jackson out, that's why.
It's leading by 3. Inside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The assist total.
Who is that guy? Who is that? Let's see. Hawkins. Never heard of that one. Second round pick, not the Lakers. Must be it's his first game out of the D League, I guess. Treo. They got their bench in. Okay.
Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Oh, here's
Take
Edwards.
advantage of it. They got
He's
their
got
bench
10.
in.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Edwards slams it in.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Traoré. No scoring in this one. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. Here's Mutombo. Finished off the break. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow
Thought
to
he
catch
had
up,
me,
and
I
the
guess.
assist leads him right to the basket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
For the Rockets, Jackson is checked in for Hawkins. And Murray subbed in for Shepherd. Here's Hachimura. The putback. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And you want to talk about winning recipes? These guys have 21 wins in a row. That's right, 21.
And to go on a winning streak this long, it takes more than just talent. This team has tremendous chemistry, and these pieces complement each other so well. It's also about listening to your teammates, your coaching staff, and not letting your ego get in the way of succeeding as a group.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And here's Edwards to the paint. Here's Mutombo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Jackson is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Murray. Then there's Gordon. And it's Touré in at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rock. And another one falls. Amazing.
His legendary career continues, very close to joining that top 5 all-time scoring list.
And really, that list is the who's who of NBA history.
Approaching Michael Jordan for 5th place. Kobe, Malone, Kareem, LeBron are in spots 4 through 1. So it's an exclusive club.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the
So apparently he is approaching the all-time. I think it's 33,000. I thought it was 33,000. Let's see, it might be more than that. This league, this year he'd be lucky to get 2,000 if he can score 24 points, 25 points a game. He'll end up with 25,000, but I doubt that's going to happen this year. He's not retiring. He can do it next year, but I'd like to see it happen this year. I don't know what the record is for. I could look it up. Let's see. Let's leave him right here. I'm going to pause it. I'll be right back, guys. 32,292. Okay, Michael Jordan is number 5, and so he could pass Michael Jordan this year. 32,292. 32,292. So he needs a lot. 32,292. Wait a minute. Hold up. 32. No, he don't. He needs like 100. He needs like 100 points. He needs about 100 points to pass him. Actually, he needs 98, and he can pass him. 98 more points, and he'll pass him.
hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Edwards, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Jackson to stop the run. Up again. No dice on the putback jam. Durant for three.
Yeah,
Rebound by Murray.
Yeah,
And he might have
didn't
thrown
see
himself
it,
off when
bro.
he saw how much space he had from three.
To the inside. Here's Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Rui showing off that athletic ability.
Edwards slashing inside.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Edwards is so strong that he'll just push you straight out of the way and just slam that motherfucker.
On their way to the floor, your Blue Crew.
Tell your bitch ass.
Some more teams making some changes here. Let's check out the NBA blocks leaders. Fifth on the list, Jaren Jackson.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Down low, Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Dillingham with it. He's against Gordon. Dillingham, no good. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Magic. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the Sixth Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball.
Oh my God! Did Caruso really just block him, man?
We got
Caruso
to
just
take a
blocked
second
him.
look to admire that outstanding block.
He blocked
And guys,
Jackson.
that is
Jackson's
lockdown
supposed to be an
defense at
MVP
its finest.
candidate.
Going right at the shot and then able
Oh my
to...
God! I can't believe my eyes. I gotta look again. I don't know. I just don't seem real. He is 6'5" against a 7-footer. 7-footer, that is amazing. He didn't just block it, he swatted it.
knock it away.
Good block, Drone.
Here's Jackson, and
Good
the jump by
dunk.
Jackson.
He got me that. But still, I mean, he still got blocked by fucking. How tall are you again? 6'10", pretty much 7 foot, and Caruso is 6'5". So I mean, that's big difference.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And it's Russell in the corner. Markovic. Off target from three-point range. Gets trailed by 6. Puts one up from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Jackson's got 15 points.
Yeah, big night for Jackson so far, scoring with enthusiasm on that offensive end.
Pass to Pokusevski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Houston making some changes.
No.
And Shepard subbed in
shit.
for Eric Gordon. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Sinks the triple.
And it's big when Smart is hitting from deep. Really helps open up this offense.
Dillingham with it. Nothing on the board. Here's Russell, and he banks in the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Shepard, and finished off by Shepard.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Jackson from long range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've led by as much as 10. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W.
Damn, good block.
They played this squad last year.
Yeah, damn good block right there. Hell yeah.
Drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's time for the Big Ten. You can see yourself. Unique dance lessons. Show us those moves.
Everything's all fucked up. Got it. I got it. I get it. Yep, I got it just in time, man. God, I got lucky there. There we go. Yep.
Into the lineup for the Timberwolves, DeAndre Jordan, Bull, Marcus Morris Sr., Anthony Edwards.
Here is Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Pakusevsky. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Rockets trail by 4. Houston moving it around. It's stolen by Edwards. Jordan up top. He had 15 points last outing. Jordan is double.
Pass the ball,
A bit of a
bro.
battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Fucking breed. After fighting, what the hell yeah. Fight him, fight him. Fight.
Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. Edwards
Dude,
shooting
got it.
fearlessly from the arc.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting
I'm getting
has
better at
really
shooting.
helped them
I've
seize
been
control.
watching videos.
Now here's Jackson. Ball covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they...
Now, how the hell did DeAndre Jordan foul him? He couldn't have.
call the shooting foul.
DeAndre Jordan.
It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Clearly a foul.
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
The first one falls. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for the Rockets. Both shots good from the stripe.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Now Pokuševski. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Over in the corner, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A shake. Edwards making a statement.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah,
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
And it's blocked by Jordan. Pass to De Silva.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
And really, that's the brilliance of...
He had 2 blocks there. One was huge. My God. See, it's another one. I love it. Or actually, I think he stole that one. No, it may have been a block. Let's see. Let me look. Yeah, it's 2 blocks. Right there, it's 2 blocks.
Just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando. Jordan kicks to Edwards. Here's Bol. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 10-point Minnesota lead.
And you can't forget about Bowles' range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the three in today's game.
Lets it fly. The Rockets again can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Minnesota making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Morris, and Murray subbed in for Bol. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. Inside, here's De Silva. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Murray to the inside. Jordan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's De Silva. Can't hit that one. Good D by Jordan.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a good way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
No good on the free throw.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
The Rockets making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10.
Is that the rookie? Yeah, it's the rookie. I can't let that happen again. That will not happen again.
And trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Shepard with the ball. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Portland.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
It's stolen by Hachimura. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Timberwolves lead by 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat.
Okay, here we go.
You're thinking about this.
Let's see. Bitch.
One more time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do no headset for a little while. It hurt my ears. It hurts my ears after a while, don't you? Oh God. Oh,
Hey everybody.
I'm getting old.
I got a secret.
We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for Minnesota, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The only person who can stop Edwards is Edwards. You can maybe slow him down, but he has this natural physical ability, and the skill level continues to advance, Ernie.
Yeah, stronger than a lot of forwards, and he can ball.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Anthony Edwards out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Pokusevski. And it's Durant. And it's Jordan in at the 5.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's sent back by KD. And they'll keep possession. Back to Smart. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Durant, that's good.
Wow, how
Inside,
that happen?
Durant's scoring instincts take over.
How did he make it?
To that difficult shot.
We gotta figure it out. I don't know how it happened. Wow. He had a good block too, and he got an amazing shot. That was like a 2-for-1. Should not have went in. That should not have went in. It did.
Rockets trail by 10. Driving in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the D.
For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. First one falls for him. Tempo is check in for Pope. Pokusevski.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Murray with it. Out guarded by Smart. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
Illegal screen. And the video is ending, so we're going to stop it right here. And we'll continue in the next one with the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Houston Rockets. Thanks for watching.